Hi, welcome back. My name is Lauren Ora, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite playlists that I've curated over the years. So I can't list them in top favorites. I can only find a top 5 list that I've made today. My Spotify is Lauren Ora. In my artist profile, I have them pinned, and in my normal profile, I have it linked in my Linktree. So, starting off strong is my Dark and Murky playlist. I love this playlist for the fall. I think it is the best fall playlist I have ever curated. Maybe it's cutting it close to my October Perfect Grunge playlist. But I think that it is just a cold day in a playlist, and I love it because I snowboard. There's nothing better than getting ready and going out and snowboarding to this like dark, kind of like mysterious music. And I found this type of music actually on TikTok, and I found it in the goth community. I know I don't look that goth, but my music taste definitely is, because it is all just, it's like grunge, but in a different font. It's more electronic. Some of my favorite songs on this playlist are Tear You Apart by She Wants Revenge. This song, I found it on American Horror Story, with the scene where Lady Gaga is a vampire and it's in the hotel season. It is such a good song for that scene, and I just feel like a little vampire when I listen to it, and I love it. Anything by Molchat Doma is my favorite. I think Molchat Doma is the epitome and just overall vibe of Dark and Murky that is so essential. It's like adding flour to bread. You need Molchat Doma. We have a bunch of The Cure in here as well. A bunch of The Smiths. Cherry Colored Funk by the Cocteau Twins. The Cocteau Twins, I hope I'm saying that right, is such a good fall song. It is beautiful. It is gothic. It's everything. Billy Idol. We have MGMT with Little Dark Age. That is also a super staple for this playlist. Oh, Susie and the Banshees. Susie and the Banshees. Necessary. Very necessary. I have another playlist that I'm going to talk about in a little bit that also suits this vibe, and it is just so good. Anything by She Wants Revenge. I have a bunch of it in there. Moon Vampire, French Police. Yeah, that is basically my playlist in a nutshell. Next playlist I have is called My True Self, My Ultimate Hippie Playlist. This playlist I made back in 2020 when I was really feeling my hippie energy. I really could feel how the music was supposed to feel, and I still feel it now, obviously, but I was really into it in this time. I have a bunch of ABBA, a bunch of the Beatles, Cher, The Police. I also have a little bit of Girl in Red in here as well. Not sure why she's in there, but I think she still suits the vibe. It's a very chill playlist. A bunch of the Grateful Dead. So much Grateful Dead. I was a really big Grateful Dead fan in 2020 to like 2023. Yeah. I also have a bunch of Mother Mother. I don't know if you've ever heard of Mother Mother. I believe they're Canadian. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think they're Canadian. Um, Led Zeppelin. How could we forget? So much Led Zeppelin, so much Electric Light Orchestra. Yeah, Toto. We have The Chords. I even have a little bit of Tyler the Creator in here, and Van Morrison, and a bunch of Jimi Hendrix. So this playlist is basically for the vintage and retro feeling girlies and guys. Actually, this is for literally anyone. I think this playlist is a staple to have in your collection. I worked very hard on it. I believe it is like, how long is it? It is 9 hours and 19 minutes. You will not have any repeats on this playlist. It is phenomenal. My next playlist that I really want to talk about is If I Were a Playlist. This playlist consists of so many genres that if you need to find new music, you need to check out If I Were a Playlist, because these are all of my favorites wrapped up in one little nutshell of chaos. And we've got Frank Ocean, we've got Goth Babe, we've got Labyrinth, S.G. Lewis. S.G. Lewis is a very underrated artist. Please go check out S.G. Lewis. Still Woozy, a lot of Kendrick Lamar. I'm a big Kendrick girl. I'm also a big Drake girl. I have nothing to say on that matter. A lot of Thundercat, Doja Cat, Mac Miller, Trippie Redd, Elton John, Brockhampton, Cigarettes After Sex. It is a plethora of genres that I can't even begin to tell you how I would summarize it, because it is such a vast amount that it would be genuinely impossible for me to do that. So just listen to it, let me know what you think, and get back to me. So my next favorite playlist is actually my DJing playlist, which is my UK Garage and Tech House playlist. This playlist, I made this one morning and it is phenomenal. You can snowboard to it, you can work out to it, you can pre to it, you can party to it, you can get ready to it. This playlist is one of the most universal playlists I have ever made in my life. We have Pluko, we've got 33 Below, Disclosure, Sammy Vergy. If you are not on the Sammy Vergy train, hop on the train, Shellaverse. Oh my god. Jiggets. Super, super underrated artist. I highly suggest you listen to Jiggets. He makes very brain scratchy music. Same with It's Murph. He is phenomenal. Jev as well. Certified by ABO is one of my favorite songs of all time. I think that everyone should listen to it at least once in their life. Yeah, it is basically my high energy, getting ready, snowboarding, universal, driving around playlist. Yeah, highly recommend. Now, my next and final playlist is called Sexy Rock, and I have this pinned on my artist profile on Spotify, so you can check it out there. But this playlist just makes you feel something. I just feel like I'm my parents when they were teenagers listening to this kind of music. And I don't know if this is exactly what they were listening to, but this is what I would have been listening to if I were a teenager in their era. And it just makes me feel a type of nostalgia that I'm not able to feel until I listen to this playlist. It has a lot of really great classics. We've got Marvin Gaye, we've got Big Wreck. Big Wreck, I believe, is also Canadian. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they have a song called That Song, and it is me and my mom's favorite song ever. It is so good. More Jimi Hendrix, Paul McCartney, The Who, Boston, Aerosmith, Lenny Kravitz, The Zombies, more of The Police, Led Zeppelin, Journey, and the Rolling Stones. So if that gives you a little bit of context about sexy rock, and it hasn't sold you yet, then you need to just go listen to it and hope for the best. Yeah. So anyways, all of these playlists are linked in my Linktree in my bio. I created all of these myself, and I spent a lot of time creating them. And these are only my top 5. I have probably about 50 playlists made, all linked in my Linktree. So you have no excuse to not find new music. You have no excuse to say, oh, I can't find it anywhere. No one is sharing it. Me. Okay? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I really hope you go check out some of those playlists that I made, and comment down below which one is your favorite. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye!